your APTA national champions.
Best match of the year.
Brilliant shot.
Incredible stuff. And it's sitting up and he's right there.
Hello and welcome to the APTA Tour. We are live from the Glenview Club in Gulf, Illinois, bringing you the 2023 APTA Chicago Nationals, which is the 13th and last stop on the 2022-23 APTA Tour, presented by Remedy Plus and sponsored by the APTA membership, the APTA National sponsors Paddle Pro and Fusion, and local sponsors Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, Wind Trust, and Viking. I'm Brad Easterbrook alongside Mo Morrison, bringing you the finals of the Women's Fulton Cup. Mo, welcome to the booth.
Yes, sir.
So why don't you do
This is going to be fun.
Quick little intro of the players on the court.
It looks like right now they're deciding who's going to be serving first. And on the far court right now, in the deuce court, we've got Liz Cruz, and she's playing with Lauren Gebbie in the ad side. And then on the closer side over here, it looks like Charlotte Sikora is going to serve first, and her partner is Allison Morgan.
So they're getting right to it, and it is Charlotte Sikora to serve. They're going to play an 8-game pro set, and this is the finals of the Fulton Cup. So first point underway here.
All these games are going to be played with a no-ad scoring. If it gets to deuce, they started off right away.
Yeah, if it gets to deuce, the next point decides the game.
The receiving team gets to decide which court, which person would like to receive that point at deuce. No, that's cool.
Yeah, so this is just a fun format. It's like a warm-up, and it's named after two Hall of Famers, Robin Rich Fulton, this women's final, and the other final on the men's side is the Baird Cup, named after Steve Baird. And
which tonight there's an event honoring Mr. Baird, Steve Baird.
Yeah, and he's a good friend of mine for many years. Played a lot of things with Steve. He's an amazing competitor, and Robin Rich Fulton the same. Just incredible competitors, incredible athletes. So this fun format, it's like teams are playing 2 matches each time. All right, and if it gets tied, then they actually have a playoff for the final.
And is that playoff another 8-game pro set that they decide, or
it's
does
just
it come down to a tiebreaker?
It comes down to a tiebreaker.
Right, okay.
So it's just kind of a fun warm-up before the Nationals, and all this stuff starts tomorrow.
We're hoping that everybody stays safe out here, because about half hour, 45 minutes ago, the snow started to come down a little bit. The courts are a little bit wet. You can hear that the heaters are on.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of the steam come up, and you see the lighter patches. That's where the court's fully dry, and the darker patches where it's still a little wet. So this court here actually dries pretty well. On the men's final, I don't think that court dries quite as well. So if you're tuning in, and you can tune in on our other channel out here.
Yeah, you may see the difference.
15-30.
Now, it's a fun format, and we have like 2 players who are not playing together in Nationals on the far side, you know, with Gebbia and Liz Cruz, and we have one of the best partnerships in the country with Allison Morgan and Charlotte Sikora. Morgan from here in the Chicago area, and Sikora from the Philadelphia area. Liz Cruz also from the Chicago area.
Liz is now in Chicago, and she's working in the city at the Saddle and Cycle Club. They're up there, Racket Sports. It's a really nice club in downtown Chicago, right on the lake. Well, we've got our first peg of the match there, Brad, and it happened to be the chair umpire that got pegged. But, you know, they're all laughing about it.
All right, I think this is our first no-ad point here.
Yep.
So they're going to decide, and point is going to decide the game here. And again, we're playing an 8-game pro set, which is the first to 8 games. Tiebreaker at 7 games all. Drop shot to Cruz, good chase, and she lobs it out.
A little bit long.
And first game go to Morgan and Sikora.
These girls, after tonight's match, they're going to have to get some rest because the women's tournament is going to start up really soon.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect little warm-up.
Yes.
You know, there have been various formats over the years. Right now we're into the Baird and Fulton Cup. And, ooh, big, huge swing there from Sikora. And it's a perfect little warm-up. It's the right amount of play. It's some other formats where people were thinking it was too much play, because all these teams that are out here and these players that you're going to see, they're all in contention, and their major focus on the week is clearly the national tournament, right?
Correct.
And so they don't want to spend all their energy. This is a perfect little warm-up. It's fun competition. It used to be kind of like the President's Cup that would take sort of, you know, center stage before the tournament, but now it's Baird and Fulton Cups. It's been a fun day for everybody that I've talked to who's played out here.
It is a preview of the Nationals coming up, and it's been top-notch paddle. Last night here at the same location, they had the finals of all the local league matches, and the bonfires out in the parking lot were blazing away. And, there's around 250 or so people, we thought, last night here. It went about till about midnight last night too. It kind of just kept on going.
Party in Chicago.
It was a party in Chicago. It had great energy.
So who won the league?
Really fun. Well, they had a lot of different levels of the league going on there, so I'm not sure exactly. I have to look it up.
The Chicago League area is the largest in the country, just about, and very active. Now you're going to watch this match here. It's an interesting matchup. Like we said, it's Gebby's got huge firepower on both sides. She can drive. Liz Cruz drives it on both sides, but she's very judicious with how she plays.
She's
primarily
patient.
lob,
yes.
And then she looks for the big backhand. She's not afraid to hit it at all, but she tries to play with the type of pace that she's controlling, and it's usually not a faster pace. She's not trying to blast it through, look for a heavy blitz. She's actually looking. Oh, good move there from
where
Gebby.
Lauren does like to do that. You know, she'll come in and blast away, and she gets the opportunity.
Yeah, that's why it's an interesting thing.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, clearly in a matchup, you generally would take a team that plays together most of the time versus a team that's just put together, but it sort of works both ways.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's find a shot like this.
30 all.
It's a bit of a wet rain out here, and I think some folks, or most folks, would consider this the tougher conditions to play under. If it's raining, that's one thing. If it's snowing, that's one thing. But it's somewhere in between right now. It's kind of hard to figure out.
That's a great blitz from Sikora.
It's nice, right at the feet.
They lead 2 games to love.
All right, so it's 2-love there now for Morgan and Sikora. We'll talk real quickly. We're going to get in some sponsor reads here as we go through. 2000 Remedy Plus, one of our great sponsors. 2022-23 APTA Tours brought to you by Remedy Plus. Raise your paddle game to a whole new level with clean, natural, great-tasting protein bars and energy shots by Remedy Plus. High performance has never tasted so good. Have you tried those things yet?
I have not, but I look forward to it.
They're good. great little angle there. She applauded by Charlotte Sikora.
30.
15-30. That's a nice return.
So real quick, it is Sikora, S-I-K-O-R-A. It's a Skiora on the screen there. We'll try to clean that up.
30 all.
We're 30 all here, and I'm considering this a pretty big point. You know, for Cruz and Gebbia right now to get back into this match. It'd be really nice if they can pull this game off. Which it's looking that way.
Yeah, it was a good shot behind.
It was.
You know, that's the whole trick to a lot of it when you're playing at the net. You want to move the opponent out of position, and then you can find a way to keep moving in the backcourt. Up and in, left and right. And the backcourt team's primarily trying to make the other team move up and back. So we got another game point here.
It's a great lob, really deep.
Sikora will hit the forehand, but her primary weapon, she loves the backhand. That's her primary weapon, and there they go on the board.
Backhand missed a little wide. We're on the board.
So 2-1 for Morgan Sikora. Cruz Gebbia taking that no-ad game, and it's fun to format with no-ad games because it really does make a difference. You know, they've played 2 out of 3 of the games have been no-ad so far.
Yep.
And now it's 1 point each. Now, Sikora went for a big shot there. It wasn't the easiest ball. She just wanted to one-time that backhand. But it makes a huge difference. Those points are crucial. That's what's great about the no-ad format. It adds a little bit of a wild card in there.
It really does. It seems in paddle tennis, even when you're doing the deuce-ad type scoring, some of these matches come down to just 1 or 2 points either direction to see who's going to win that match. And when you put in the factor of this no-ad scoring, it really brings on the importance of this point, the big points in a match that really matter. And like you just said, Brad, we've had 2 out of the 3 games go to deuce.
30 love.
It looks like Cruz and Gebbia have gone to a little bit of the Australian when they're serving right now against Charlotte Sikora's return.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that'll do that. Sikora's got a big return. She's a good, clean hitter of the ball. Extremely positive. Always has positive energy out there.
I've noticed when she does do the drive, she's really moving forward on the shot too. It's not just standing straight up or leaning back. She's getting that nice forward momentum into the shot. It adds a little weight to the hit. Solid.
$40-15.
Not just hit the ball straight into Sikora's backhand. And that one, Gebbia just laid it right in there. She just thumped it through the middle. What great lodge from Gebbia.
Yeah, this point's been back and forth.
Game, Cruz Gebbia.
Okay.
It is 2 games
Lauren Gebbia just held serve. We're tied up at 2-all.
Sikora to serve.
They evened it up.
Yeah, it's a good hard roller on Cruz. And we talked about Cruz trying to control the pace. You know, that is a good shot to use against the hard one that makes her chase and go up the wire. That's kind of why Cruz likes to control the pace, because she can stick it. But the chase is the tougher move. She is obviously a very experienced player, 3-time national champion, you know, a certain Hall of Famer.
I got caught in no man's land is what it's considered there on that last shot. Somewhere in between. Lauren was able to get the ball down at her feet.
Interesting to see Cruz hitting chip returns, because she has, you know, semi-western forehand that she thumps pretty good. She loves the backhand a lot more. I'm wondering if it's the wet ball and it feels like it's a straighter hit versus the topspin forehand.
I think it may be.
Or just a confidence thing. I'm curious about that.
See if she continues to do that.
She's done it for the entire match so far.
The snow and sleet seems to have stopped a little bit, so maybe.
Yeah, I haven't seen a ball skid at all. I think the court's playing perfectly fine.
I think so too.
40-15.
Just a little bit wide. Yeah. Unforced error.
40,
Allison doesn't
30.
make many unforced errors.
Very steady.
Yeah. There's that backhand that Liz Cruz likes to hit. Great line. Wow, Allison got it down at Liz Cruz's feet. That's a really tough shot.
That was a great transition drive.
Wow, yes it was.
3 games to 2.
Sneaky.
Cruz to serve.
So Morgan and Sakura are now up 3-2. 8-game pro set.
Time to talk about one of our great sponsors, Paddle Pro.
Yes.
For over 20 years, Paddle Pro has been recognized as an industry leader in platform tennis. The knowledge, expert advice, vast inventory, and ultimate customer service will help any player find the perfect equipment to take your game to the next level. Paddle Pro is the only website to carry all platform tennis brands. For more information, go to www.paddlepro.com.
It's fun to see here that Liz Cruz and Lauren Gebbia, they're wearing their team uniforms right now, which are the Paddle Girls.
Nice.
Looking sharp.
Team uniform.
Team uniforms.
Love 15.
You know, Brad, you're probably aware the first week of April is the league series, finals that are going on. The men are in Chicago. And where are the ladies playing the end of the season league series?
I'm not really sure where they're actually playing.
But I just know that I'm the subject with the team uniforms. A lot of these teams that are putting those together, it's they create their own team. It's 6 players per team, and they have a lot of fun putting uniforms together for this event. It's kind of the year-ending. There's a slip. Glad Allison's okay. She seems okay.
Yeah, the men are playing in Chicago. The women are playing in New Jersey.
In New Jersey, right?
Yeah,
okay.
for the team nationals.
Team nationals. Yeah. It's a fun event.
Yeah, it's actually terrific. You know, you make your own team. You head out there. April 1st and 2nd in the 2022 team nationals. They had 280 women play and 200 men participants. And it's open at all PTI levels. And so you make your own team. You know, you want to put your PTI range in there. They do want a range of PTIs, and then you'll fit it and sort of slot into the whole tournament. So if you got your buddies and you got a bunch of you who are like 40, 50 PTI players, get a group team together, it's a blast. Come out to Chicago. Fun town, fun city.
Yeah, every year it's a lot of high energy, a lot of fun.
On the men's side, on the women's side, it's just right in Jersey.
Yep. It continues to grow each year, I think, too. I mean, you mentioned 200 plus on each side.
Yeah, we had 500 players about last year.
Yeah, that's great.
Teams was made up 6 players or more. PTI range within 15, I believe.
Such quick hands at the net.
Yeah,
It's just fun to watch.
Anticipated that beautifully. She saw the drive coming from Gebbia. The hard overhead, getting her to chase.
Rides up against the screen on that. It's a great dig by Liz.
That's what they want to do, is pull Cruz out of position.
These girls are having fun.
Force her.
Yeah.
Morgan to serve.
And certainly that roller, overhead roller shot has become so popular. You can keep it low into the corner. Sometimes it's really difficult to do.
Oh, a couple of misses there.
Yeah.
15 love.
Over the Australian service. Again.
15 off.
Oh, I'm surprised she blocked that. That would have been a screen drive. She pounded that ball into the screen.
30,
I would have been taking that off the screen. I think Sikoro's even staying back there.
Yeah, Charlotte stayed up there. It was a little tricky. Made it pay off.
40, 15.
Allison Morgan does a really nice job. When you get lobbed over, she runs back there and she'll hit that shot back down low at your feet. Because it's smart to get into the net as quick as you can and as close as you can, because Allison sure makes you pay for it.
There's the semi-whistling forehand.
Yep.
She hasn't done that on the return. I think it might have been the first forehand strike I've seen from her this match.
I think so too. It was she did a great job of controlling that shot too.
That was just kind of a quick squall. I heard we might get a couple inches tonight. Is that the case?
I've heard different stories from even up to 5 to 6 inches potentially. So
wow.
I think we're kind of on the line. I hope we miss it by just a little bit.
Well, you're definitely used to that kind of weather up here. So it's 5-2 now for Morgan Sikora, and that leads us talking about another great sponsor, Fusion. And Fusion is a proud partner to the APTA. Fusion curates what's next in branded gear and apparel for your company, your team, or your event. With a team of dedicated industry experts, Fusion curates high-end product selections for customization with your club logo, team name, or corporate identity. We create a stress-free shopping experience with custom online stores and quick custom ordering to get the gear you need now without any hassle. So visit www.gearbyfusion.com and let Fusion provide you with gear to fuel your game.
Okay, back at it. We've got another point where we're going back and forth a little bit. These guys are doing some battling.
That's a good use of that soft pillow overhead. Want to get a little deeper there, but it gives her all the time in the world to get up in there. Morgan could have been a little closer maybe, but the ball landed short, so thumped by Gebbia. Great shot. Whew. So the hard ball at the body. She likes to take it off the deck, can't control the pace.
Yeah, she chose to do it. I think if she did not, she was just going to have to run forward to chase that down. Got a lot of pace to it.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Morgan wanted to stay up there, but she did, and she paid the price.
Love.
Again, great control by Liz Cruz.
Again, 8-game pro set here, so it's first to 8. Play a tiebreaker if it gets to 7 all. Ooh, little sneaky slip drive there.
Yep.
Morgan Sikora lead 5 games to 3.
Okay, we're at 5-3. Cruz and Gebbia helm.
Yeah, she's using that, like, that was just a short ball that Sikora used. She just wants to get, oh, sneaky, just
Yep.
ends up being almost like a drop shot off the leg cord. Yeah, you can
They're
see-
having fun. They're out there laughing about it. And just, you know, it's fun to watch them have fun.
Yeah, this is definitely a warm-up.
yeah.
Like, if
Yeah.
I asked you, like, is there any specific strategy you see out there or anything going on? Not specific, right?
And I think it's harder to develop in an 8-game pro set too. I mean, it's certainly a shorter match. You know, I mean, if things, it's a momentum game, and things can go really, really quickly in this format. So I'm not sure if it's as easy to develop a game plan as the match progresses in these shorter formats.
You should definitely mention our intrepid
Slice.
umpire. Oh, that's a great cut there. Wow. She pulled that out.
Beautiful cut.
Feeling loose. Dave Nijedlik up in the umpire chair.
Yeah, Dave's great.
Weathered that storm. Pun intended.
Intended. That was a
Oh.
big rip. Just missed by a little bit. Top of the tape.
30 all.
See, it looks like chip forehand again. Not going for it. There's no lob.
She doesn't make, we're talking about Liz Cruz for a second. Well, as I was about to say that, she does not make very many unforced errors. You know, I think that may be part of the point with chip returns right there. And those 30-all points are so important now with the no-end scoring.
Yeah, you end up with 2 game points.
Right.
Right in a row.
Game. Morgan
Okay, that was a
Sikora.
hold.
They lead 6 games
All right,
to 3.
6-3 now. Morgan Sikora.
Cruz to serve.
Now you see a good little kind of overview of the Baird and Fulton Cups. How we're playing. And it's $25 a player. Well worth the entrance fee. So you were able to make your own team. It wasn't a sort of a specific thing where it had a lot of criteria to it. And all the teams went into a round robin, and they played out since 12:30 today, and this is where we are at the finals.
It's fun to mention that because in the past it's been divided by regions. You know, it used to be called the President's Cup.
Yep, President's Cup.
Did we just see some lightning out there?
Love.
Oh, perhaps that was a camera. Okay, I understand. I mean, it looked
Lightning
like
would not be good.
It
I
would
think
not
we'd
be
be
good.
off here, and I think if we
Right.
heard the Lightning, wouldn't they have the? We're at the golf, you know, we're in Golf, Illinois here at the Glenview Club, and they have a golf course. Would it be on even when the golf course isn't open? The Lightning, I bet it's not on in the wintertime.
It may not be on.
Yeah, because
We're right near the gun range out here. It could be dangerous.
all metal court, Lightning.
Right.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, so that was not Lightning. Just to be clear, it
Yeah,
was a
right.
flash.
We all saw it, but it was a flash.
Oh,
Liz's backhand. She loves that shot.
she does love that shot.
Morgan Sikora. They lead 7 games to 3. Morgan to serve.
It was an open court there, just missed a little bit wide. Tempting
15
to try that shot. We're at 40 love. Beautiful backhand.
Oh, that's good. She anticipated it, and Cruz didn't
I was incorrect
stick
on the
that
score.
volley. You know, she
No.
just kind of pushed it in there. You're gonna blitz up there and you get a high ball. You got to stick it. Ooh, spinning there from Gebby. I think that hit the seam. Or actually shot back into it.
These rolling forehand overheads.
Yeah, they're trying to find the crease.
Yep.
You know, right into the nick, which is a smart play. And they're gonna have to be careful and block the ones that are getting right in there. You know, that's one of the key.
Yeah, you have to
moves.
decide to take it off the deck or not sometimes. You know, if you think it's heading right to the nick, even though it may not be the best percentage shot, take it off the deck. It depends. Oh boy.
Oh, it hit the net and went wide.
It
I
was a
think.
little wide. Okay.
He gives it
Again, they're all laughing.
the stamp foot.
It's cool. That's fun.
30-15.
Okay, we're at 40-15 here. Full.
40-30.
Okay, great lob. Allison's really doing a nice job of hitting that lob up over the backhand side of Lauren Gebbia, trying to get an angle off of that next shot to maybe drive off of, perhaps. It's tough stuff. Great poach.
Nice cut off there from
Really was.
Gebbia.
Smash. Well, that's the one where they chip. Charlotte decided to take it off the deck instead of hit the screen. It was a safer
that's
shot in her opinion.
Good.
It's
She
wide.
lets it
Okay.
go. And that is
Well, hey,
wide.
that's fun,
and there
guys.
is game, set, and match
Yeah.
for, again, 8-game pro set for Morgan and Sikora. And they take the first leg of the win, you know, for their team in the Fulton Cup. And that'll end actually our, you know, conclude our finals here of the Fulton Cup. And we're going to be back tomorrow for nationals. And everybody should be tuning in. It's going to be starting at 2 o'clock on Friday with women's round of 16 match and go through all the way to probably 8 or 9 o'clock with the women's quarterfinals starting at 7 o'clock on Friday and then just concluding the whole day throughout. So stay tuned right here.
Really great action coming up.
Great action, yep.
The whole weekend.
On the APTA YouTube channel presented by eNet Live. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow at 2 p.m.
That was fun, Brad.